Welcome, everyone, to Pasadena, California and the Rose Bowl in the shadow of the San Gabriel Mountains. Arroyo Seco, also home to the UCLA Bruins, and it just doesn't get much better than this. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. As we'll see, the number 3 team in the country, the Penn State Nittnany Lions, taking on another team from the Big Ten, the UCLA Bruins. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Nittany Lions will put total leather to crank us up. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Bruins offense takes the field for the first time today. And this big fella can beat you in a number of different ways in the passing game, David.
Yeah, so much fun to have a guy that I can rely on, that can beat guys over the middle of the field, that can beat man-to-man coverage. This guy's the ultimate weapon.
And I love that this guy has an awesome catch radius. You don't have to be perfect as a quarterback when you throw to him. He can make you look good.
And the Bruins will hustle to the line. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Didn't take long to need a clutch play on the opening drive. It's 3rd and 7. Dropping back, it's Garbers. A little screen to the running back. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. The Bruins will punt it away on 4th down. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. So Penn State's offense has its first opportunity of the day. And a big key as this game unfolds is just how aggressive will he be throwing the football at a lockdown corner like that.
Yeah, and when you're an elite quarterback, you think you can do whatever you want to do. And you think you can make the right decisions. I'm interested to see how much he'll test that cornerback on the other side.
You know, there's a saying, there's no defense for a perfect pass, but he's got to be extra careful and sharp when he's throwing that guy's way.
On the run, it's Singleton. That midfield, he's got room. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Got his man to the left. Brought down at the 28. A chunk play, 15 yards on that one, and a first down. Used the play fake, now to throw. Makes the catch, it's Fleming. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Quick handoff. That one did not go well. Tackled in the backfield for a loss of 6. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Catch in the middle, it's Fleming. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback, finding his open receiver on 3rd down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is 3rd down conversion percentage. If you're a great 3rd down team, it's invaluable to your offensive success, and that's why teams drill 3rd down so much in practice.
Looking downfield, it's Aller. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State!
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So the touchdown drive goes 63 yards. And they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. And here's the return. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. UCLA will go back to work on offense. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
I'll tell you, the offense might be setting up a shot down the field here. You might see them later fake the wide receiver screen and see if they can hit a tight end or another receiver running up the boundary. Keep your eye open for that.
They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. Looking to move it through the air. Going for the big play. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down. Second down coming up. Running back goes in motion. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. On third down, going up top. Dances away. Quarterback tried to scramble around for a while, but the defense able to bring him down.
Yeah, and the defensive lineman, you know, third and long situations, I'm rushing the quarterback. You bring in the nickel, a little bit more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack on third down.
And the Bruins line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He gets a block. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. They'll run it from the gun. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Back to pass. It's Allard. Makes the grab on the left. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. This is the absolute right call. They're going for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's incomplete, and the defense makes a stop and gets the football back. On first down, here comes this offense. Looking down the middle. It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy. It's second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Got his man quickly. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. The Bruins send out the punt unit. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those fourth down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did.
And that pass intercepted. He was looking for room to return that, but he'll just hand it to the offense. They'll take over at the 18.
What a game-changing play by this defense. Nice job. You got them backed up in their own territory coming out. Now you force the turnover, set your offense up with some great scoring field position.
Offense set on first down. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. And the Bruins want to move quickly. Dropping back, it's Garbers. He's got it and still on his feet. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. The Bruins will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Second and goal for this offense. Trying to pound it in. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Bruins! When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. Splits those uprights right in half. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Nittnany Lions going back to work on offense now. The give to the tailback. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. On the run, it's Singleton. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. He makes a catch. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
To the ground with the back. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll go right back to the run. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Hard running there. Is that stiff arm even a human arm? It looks like some type of steel bludgeoning device on his way to a first down. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Right down the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! Hauled it in and just kept right on running to the hallelujah land.
This guy is so dangerous because of his speed. He can take the top off the defense, and he did it right there on the post. Great arm talent, getting the throw out in front of him. It didn't matter how many DBs they had deep on that one. I don't think they could have stopped.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. They march 78 yards down the field, and they cap it off with a 32-yard touchdown pass. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. They go to the draw. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. And the Bruins racing to the line in the hurry-up.
That's a nice-looking run. That reminds me of Jonathan Franklin, Maurice Jones-Drew, Zach Charbonnet. In recent years, they've had a lot of ability at the running back position. How about this name, though? Little-known fact. The great Jackie Robinson also played running back for UCLA, and you know he's smiling down from heaven watching that last carry.
He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. The Bruins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. On the move, it's Harden. They could have used a little bit more there. Pick up a 3. It's 3rd and 7. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Throws to the tight end. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive.
Running toward the tape. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
That big explosive play carries them into plus territory. They'll snap it 1st and 10 from just across the 50. The give. Nice move to stay on his feet. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Here's the handoff. On the move at the 30. He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll leave it with him. And he'll pick up the 1st down after a tough run there. And the Nittany Lions are in the red zone. The pull and throw off the RPO. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Pushes ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Penn State!
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays and closed the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. And he'll bring it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. UCLA will go back to work on offense. He'll start this drive firing. Caught over the middle. It's Sturdivant. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Bruins want to crank the tempo.
Yeah, great job creating space. That's what you're supposed to do. When you get man coverage, you got to find a way to get a step, make it easy for your quarterback to read that leverage, and when he drags across the field, he can see he had him. He completes it for the 1st down.
On 3rd and short, the power run here. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the 1st down. And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. Oh, it's out! How in the world did the offense retain possession? The Bruins are flying down the field. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic, and fortunate to get it back. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. To the air, it's Garbers. And he can't escape, and down he goes. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. That's caught. It's Flores. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. The Nittnany Lions going back to work on offense now. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well, Palmer. They executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
And how much running room have they been able to find on the ground? Man, are they piling up some gaudy rushing stats. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And this guy has some shiftiness to him, and he showed it off to the defense after picking up a few. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Trying play action. Grab near the sticks. It's Warren. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. From the gun, running back on the move. They'll get him on the ground after a pickup of 3 to the 28. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Looking to throw, it's Aller. Fires to the big fella. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. Doesn't have a straight-on shot here. He'll kick it from the left hash and 39 yards out. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And that will extend their lead even further. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. On the ground, it's Harden. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17. And the Bruins come to the line in the hurry-up. Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. Safe completion on the screen.
Yeah, he got nothing. He got no gain. Great job by the defense understanding the situation, understanding, they're not trying to block me. They're trying to make me run upfield. No, sir. Good job being smart, gap sound, not letting the screen beat him. Nowhere to go.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Bought a little time, lets it go. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple. The Bruins will line up to punt it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Pulls it, fired, complete.
Quarterbacks love the short passing game early in games because it really helps them get into a rhythm. So a nice job by the offensive coordinator giving his quarterback an easy throw, something he can see, and something that he knows he can complete.
And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. They make the stop, and that's how the first quarter will end. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Penn State on top. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. They're getting this guy lathered up. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. Looking to throw, it's Aller. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. And now the lead is even bigger.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50+, and he did it with ease.
That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. UCLA will go back to work on offense. He'll keep it himself. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And the Bruins in the hurry-up.
Well, they were trying to set up the option, but the quarterback had no chance. Did you see the defensive tackle penetrate? What a great first step. He shot right through the offensive line and got the TFL.
Got it set up on the outside. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. The back goes in motion. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Finds his big tight end. And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. No return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. The give on the inside. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Makes the grab, and he's dragged down. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. Scanning the field, it's Aller. Getting some heat. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on 3rd down. 4th down coming up. The Nittnany Lions will punt this one away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing, using the quick game. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Offense breaks the huddle. It's 3rd down. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The Bruins will bring the punt team onto the field. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. The give to the back. At the 35, he's got room. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end.
And obviously this offense has had their way, getting the huge lead. And now, when you know it's a running situation later in the ball games, you're still getting pounded. This defense has to step up at some point and be a lot more physical.
D coordinators down the road that have to play this offense, man, they're going to have nightmares because this unit has so much speed and so much skill. At running back, receiver, tight end, the quarterback making good decisions, it is so tough trying to stop them and prevent explosive plays.
Back to throw, it's Allard. Get it out on the screen. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. The Nittnany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. This time they'll go to the running game. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Wide out in motion. Off play action. Pulls it in. It's Singleton. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. On target. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down.
Well, this offense told us coming in they were going to challenge this secondary early and often. They were going to use their speed to their advantage and take advantage of this quarterback's touch and arm talent. And already in the second quarter, they've got over 200 yards thrown.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Pulls it in, it's Warren. Stopped after making the catch. The Nittany Lions look to do some damage in the red zone. Fast motion from the offense. They're going to throw it again. Got it! And he will score! Touchdown, Nittany Lions! A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. So the decision has been made and the coach will take the penalty. The kickoff team on the field, and he ought to just boom this thing through the end zone with that extra 15 yards on the penalty. First down here for the offense. Motion trying to get the defense to show its hand. He's got it. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. They'll keep it on the ground. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. A 3rd and long coming up here. Dropping back, it's Garbers. Fires to the tight end. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. And the Bruins will call on their punt team. And that one will sail out of bounds. No chance for a return there. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They go to the ground. Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Wide receiver now comes in motion. They'll run it. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Let's see if they can put the defense on its heels on 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. The give to the back. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Wallace. And he was just a couple of steps away from taking that one even further after the catch. The Nittany Lions have their offense in high gear. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Here comes the offense on second down. Back to the ground with the running back. They knock him down right there. A third down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. They want to throw it. Setting up the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back.
Hey, man, sometimes you get the perfect play call at the perfect time. That time, the defense blitzing, offensive line allowed everybody to run upfield, and they slip in the running back screen, and behind it, there was nobody there to make a tackle, and this offense generates a massive play.
And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The play action fake. Looking left. And that ball is intercepted at the goal line. And after the interception and the turnover, this defense has set its offense up for business.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
This is the type of play that can give the offense momentum. 3rd and short from inside the 20. Going to try to pop one on the screen. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He's got great speed. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Looking for a crease. It's Allen. They get him stopped at the 26, but boy, that was an attitude run. A pickup of 6. 3rd and short from the 26. Pretty easy field goal range, but they'd love to pick up the first. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. It is good. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. UCLA will go back to work on offense. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Unloads to the wideout. Just goes right through the wicket and brings up third down. Man, he will be thinking about that one. To the air, it's Garbers. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. And the offense takes the field ready to go back to work. Gonna run it. It's Singleton. Runs through a tackle. Really nice, patient job to find some running room by this junior.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse, showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
Offense threatening at the 45-yard line on 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Finally pulled down, but not before. Moving the chains for a first down. And the Nittnany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. Offense now working in the red zone. In the red area, it's Singleton. The Nittany Lions get it past the sticks. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? Leaves it with the running back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Now the play fake. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
And that's what this defense needs to get going. You've given up a bunch of touchdowns. You haven't been great early, but now you finally get some pressure, get the quarterback to the ground. Now maybe start turning this defense around.
Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. They're bringing heat. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. This field goal unit getting some serious run. They've already been out there 3 times. The kicker will try it again. It is perfect. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. On the move from inside is 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Pulls it and fires to the left. Tackled immediately after the catch. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? They'll try to get it through the air. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. Fair catch called for and made. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. To the air, it's Aller. He's right on target.
I think really good wide receivers do a good job of making every route kind of look the same. You could tell this looked like a vertical route. So if I'm a DB, I'm bailing, and all of a sudden he sits that hitch down. Nice job by the wide receiver, creating enough separation to create a positive gain.
3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Looking to throw for it. gets it out fast. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. Ready to fire from the pistol. He wants to throw it again. Fires to the big fella. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the wideout. On target to the left. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. From the 22 on 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Working the middle. He makes the catch. He's knocked down immediately, but they'll have a goal-to-go situation from the 8.
It's hard for an offense to win when you get in predictable situations. What a great job understanding where the first down marker is. I got to get a big gain, got to get that first down. Nice job, great nose for the first down.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. He caught it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Penn State. I mean, the way this team has dominated this game, impressive to say the least.
And it's cool now because you're kicking the crud out of them so bad, you start to put the backups in, and all them get to get juice and get to get some playing time, get some feel good. And the other side, well, they're just taking it right to the face.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. That touchdown drive covered 61 yards. And they finished things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. Fielded in the end zone, it's Jones. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. UCLA will go back to work on offense. He's got it. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, who's got a better seat there in Pasadena than you do? A captivating game so far. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by acknowledging the sparkling play of this tight end. The guy's like an aircraft carrier out there as a blocker. And then when he releases and shows off that speed and route running, he's almost unguardable. Gotta believe he won't be able to go anywhere in this second half without someone attached to his hip. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in college football heaven, the Rose Bowl.
The Bruins will line up to kick off and start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Martin. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. They'll open the second half with a run.
And that's the problem with blitzing on defense. You live by the blitz, you die by the blitz. Defense dialed up the pressure, but the offense had a better play call. They ran it away from the blitz, and that's why they were able to be successful.
He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? They'll try to get the first through the air. Grabbed over the middle, it's Wallace. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. They'll put the tight end in motion. They'll give it to the back. And the ball squirted out. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Offensive players, when they got the ball in their hand, they're trying to make plays, right? Trying to make you miss. There's nothing better than closing that gap and sticking that head right in that guy's chest and causing a fumble.
The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Looking for a productive play on first down. Handoff from the gun. Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Leaves it with the back. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. Caught behind the line. It's Flores. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Offense gets set for second down. He's looking to throw. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Looking to throw, it's Garbers. Makes a connection. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. They'll try to run it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, UCLA!
And the running back gets his second rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
He'll try to tack on one more. And it's perfect. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going here.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. It gets you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
They ran it on first down, now on second. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Tackled, but he has a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gets it out quickly. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. The Nittnany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. Here's a quick throw out to the left. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. They've done a really good job creating the matchups they want out of the slot.
Yeah, dude, get that guy matched up on a linebacker. That guy matched up on a safety. Keep him away from the corners by putting him in the slot. Get him the football. Let him make plays.
Looking for a man. It's Allard. Spits it out to the back. He's got it. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. Going to the running game. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Power football with the run. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. From the red zone, looking for a space. He's got it on the run. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Got it behind the line. It's Wallace. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. And they'll send out the field goal unit. From the left hash, this one shouldn't be too much trouble. Between the uprights, it's good. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. UCLA will go back to work on offense. The last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on it.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They clearly found that dude. They score here, we're in for a ball game.
And they can't make the connection on third down. And the Bruins decide to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Slips through the line. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Now this offense is back on the field. Takes the handoff. It's Allen. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Trying to impose their will with the run. At the 35, he's open. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. And here on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. From the gun, they'll try the middle. He rumbles ahead for 6 inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Catch in the middle. It's Fleming. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The Nittnany Lions are moving quickly down the field. He'll ride his man on the option. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Off the play fake. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Allen. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. They try to pop a run on the draw. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. A relatively short field goal try from 26 yards out. It's good. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here, Coleman.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
Caught in the backfield. It's Harden. And he's just run out of bounds, maybe living to fight another day there. It'll be a loss on the play. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Lofts one high and deep. Hits him inside the 20, still going. Touchdown, Bruins! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
When you can run like that, the quarterback is going to give you opportunities. And look at him run by the defenders. QB sees it, stick the hand up in the air, catch the football, get to the end zone.
Lining up for the PAT. Right down the middle. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they get it done with a big play, a 76-yarder for the score. And he takes this from inside the 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. The Nittnany Lions going back to work on offense now. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, David.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down.
You know, you're seeing in college football now with spread offense and tempo and air raid, we're seeing more and more 400-yard days, but I can't remember the last time I've seen one look as impressive as this guy has played today, David. He has been on fire.
And it's so annoying now because all the quick game is so good, and then you take shots when you get matchups, and you see tight ends now that move like wide receivers and running backs that move like receivers. There's so many ways that quarterbacks can hurt you now, and he showed all of it today.
Off the bootleg and rolling out. Just a short pass to the tight end. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They move the tight end all over. Off play action on first down. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
Man, let that thing rip. How about this guy? Almost 450 yards on the day. He's been throwing it early. He's been throwing it often. He's been throwing it all over the yard and with a lot of success.
Takes the handoff, and he's going right. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. To the air, it's Aller. Finds the tight end. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. This will be the 7th play of the drive, and they need to convert 3rd and 6. Now they'll run the draw. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. 4th down in inches, and you go read any book you want to, any analytical measure, and it will tell you, go for it. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. First down here for the offense. He'll pull it on the read. Still on his feet at the 45. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. He's going to pass. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Ball still at the 45 after the incompletion. They'll snap it 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. It's complete. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. He'll do it himself. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Fires to the wideout. Oh, picked off. Made the play on the pick, was hoping to make one on the return. He'll have to settle for letting the offense pay it off from the 26.
QBs have to understand, when I'm throwing against zones, I got to manipulate guys with my eyes. I might have to look one direction to create an opening to throw that ball or zip that ball in. I got to use touch. It's really hard when all eyes are on me, and you could tell the quarterback was not ready and did not make a good throw.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs, on first down finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points, but they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Line gets set, first down. Handoff to the single back. Can't get him to the ground.
Well, this offense came into the game knowing they wanted to be physical, they wanted to establish the line of scrimmage, and they're running downhill right at this defense, and they're churning out positive yardage early.
He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down. And the Nittnany Lions are marching down the field. Looking for a crease to the left. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll try the run. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Using his legs, it's Harden. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll run play action. Got a man. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Shoots it to the left. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Garbers. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. The Bruins come to the line with a new set of downs. Give to the running back. Runs through the tackle. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Quickly to the tight end.
I'll say this, man, in college football you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Finds his big tight end. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down. Line getting set on 2nd down. Back to the ground game on the left. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. They'll ride the hot hand. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. The give to the tailback. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. Back to throw, it's Allard. Looking to the big tight end. Makes the grab. At the 40, there he goes. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Gonna run it. It's Allen. Across the 25, he's got room. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. Right back to the well. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. The give to the single back. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. Now they're going to throw it. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Quickly complete. Touchdown, Nittnany Lions! And the beatdown has ensued.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. They march 78 yards down the field, and they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. UCLA will go back to work on offense. They're trying to get to it. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
This quarterback has been under duress all game long. He's one of the best in the country, and he's used to having his way. He's the one who's used to dictating to opposing defenses, but that has not been the case in this game. Here we are late. He's still under pressure, taking a sack there.
Let's see if they can get out of their own way on 2nd and long from the 8. Looking to pass. It's Garbers. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He's got his man. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Makes the catch. It's Flores. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. Quick strike complete. Stopped at the 44 after a 5-yard gain. And the Bruins are on the move. To the air on 1st down. Feeling some heat. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Really need positive yards on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they'll snap it from the 44. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. Got it in the middle. It's Flores. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Makes the grab, and he's got the 1st. He threw that one with some serious heat. This senior quarterback doesn't need a lot of space to get it in there. The aerial assault continues. Complete downfield. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. Looking to move it through the air. Grab behind the line. It's Shaw. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. The Bruins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Turning to the running game on 1st and goal. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. A very productive play on 1st down has now set us up with his 2nd and goal. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater. They've moved it right to the precipice of a score, and they need 1 more yard. Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, UCLA! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way that coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that, put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
PAT unit on the field. Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They'll leave it with the lone back. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. The run from the shotgun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Now facing a 3rd and long. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Really good run there on 3rd down. He got 5, but they're still left with a 4th and 3. The Nittnany Lions will try to pin them back with the punt. Just needs a crack to get a return. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Snagged in the middle. It's Sturdivant. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Swings it out to his running back. And that will go backwards. A negative play, and that defense on high alert that time. Back to throw, it's Garbers. Pocket starts to collapse. Got his man on the right. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Throws to the wideout. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds. Here comes the offense on 1st down. They're looking for an advantage to the right. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Trying play action. Incomplete, and man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32.
Well, I love play callers that want to stay aggressive regardless of what the score is, regardless how much time is left on the clock. And I promise you this, there are a lot of fans, there are a lot of teams all across college football that are paying attention to what is happening right now.
This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air, chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. He's looking to throw. Makes his connection. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays.
Man, it's go time for this defense now. I mean, you're down by a couple scores, and they're still making big plays. You got to find a way to get a stop, create a turnover, switch the momentum to your side quickly.
The Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. 2nd and goal for the offense. Movement here from the tight end. Trying to barge their way in. Touchdown, Penn State! And the punishment has been extended.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Getting set for the point after. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. First down for this offense. They'll start this drive with a pass. And his throw is incomplete. Let's see what they've got on second down. Wants to throw. It's Garbers. He's going to let it go. And it falls incomplete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. On third and long, trying to convert through the air. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. And the Bruins will send out the punt unit. No return coming here. Fair catch is signaled for and made just shy of the 30. The Nittnany Lions going back to work on offense now. On the ground with the counter. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. 6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. He'll try it again. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Lining up to convert third down. And they knocked him down, but he got past the line to gain. The Nittany Lions will have it 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. The lone back's got it. Shakes off the tackler. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Out of the gun, the inside give. He is like a loose boulder just rolling to the 32.
And how good does that feel, right? You've got the lead in the 4th quarter. The defense knows you're going to try to run the ball to ice the game, and you rip off an 8-yard run. They know it's coming, and they still can't stop it.
Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Takes the handoff, it's Wallace. Nifty little dance step. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. Here's the handoff. Pushing ahead, a tough run, picks up 4, it's down at the 15. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll leave it with him. Bulls his way forward. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. Wide receiver shows motion. Quick pass on the jet motion. And he's wrestled to the ground. The line of scrimmage, the 2, and these final 2 yards might be the toughest here on third down. They'll try to slam it in. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. Good, right down the boulevard. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Pressure coming. They've got the screen set up.
And this QB has been on top of it. He's made good reads, you could tell, taking care of the football, put up a lot of yards. He's over 350 on the day now.
They'll throw it on first down. Finds his tight end. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but...
And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack.
And it's simply been that kind of day for this offense. They've had so many struggles, and at this point in the fourth quarter, you're trailing by a ton of points. The defense knows you're throwing it, and they're pinning their ears back, and they're getting after you, as you saw it on that sack there.
They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Fires to the middle. Got his man. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. The Bruins look to keep this drive humming. Back to pass, it's Garbers. He's got his man. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we see miracles in college football all of the time, and they could use one here. Hauls it in. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33. Looking to go up top on first down. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. Couldn't make the connection on first down. Now here on second. He's looking to throw. Coming after him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and it makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
And the Bruins will punt it away on fourth down. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse.
And this is definitely one of the best play callers, right, for an offensive coordinator. Getting ready to go into victory formation. So many good things happened today. It seemed like everything he was dialing today, David, ended up working out.
No doubt. They've put a lot of highlights together, put a great offensive game together, complete football game. They get the win. On to next week.